Well, it is now time for Ask the Expert. The holidays are here, filled with rich, indulgent foods that tempt us both.
Yeah, it is the season to eat, drink, and be merry, but that doesn't mean we have to pack on those pounds in the process, right? We're here with registered dietitian Lori Meyer. She joins us here for Live at 4, and I understand you're going to put us to the quiz.
Just a little bit of a test today, but I'm sure you're going to do really, really well. You know, holidays, it's a time for eating. Most people gain 1 to 2 pounds, not really that much. The problem is we don't take it off. And over 20, 30 years, you can gain 20, 30, 40 pounds. So that's the real problem.
Well, certainly none of this would put any weight on us.
Well, if you graze.
It all depends on how much you eat and what you eat. You know, it's stress eating, it's mindless eating, and there's just a quantity of food. So it's really important to have an idea. It is good eating, and it's wonderful eating. That's why we do it. But you want to kind of have a plan. You want to make sure you eat your meals. Use a plate whenever you can. If you put something on a plate, and a small plate, because then you'll remember more.
Okay.
Eat when you're hungry, stop before you get stuffed, and kind of get an idea what the calorie counts are of these things. Because if you're snacking, if these are appetizers or snacks, up to 300 calories. If you're having a main meal, after that you have to really be careful. If this is the meal, then you can splurge a little bit more and you can go a little bit higher.
Okay.
So with that in mind, we're going to start the quiz.
Okay.
So I have
Is this number one here?
This is number one. I have a chicken wing and a meatball, and you have to guess which one would you think is lower in calorie.
Oh, of the two there.
Of the two.
Yeah.
Oh,
But quick question, what's on the meatball?
Well, there's just a little bit of sauce.
Okay.
I'm going to go with meatball.
You're correct.
All right.
Meatball, about 55 calories, and a lot of this is size. If you have a really big meatball, obviously it's going to be worse. But a lot of people think chicken is always better.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's not. Depends on how it's prepared.
Looks
This is a fried and barbecue sauce on that chicken.
Okay.
Here I have 4 cubes of cheese, and it's about an ounce of cheese, cheddar cheese, and I have 3 of the pig in a blanket. So which do you think of those is lower calorie?
I'm going cheese.
Yeah, I'll go with cheese. I mean, it's Wisconsin cheese.
Yeah,
why not?
absolutely right. And you know what? Cheese isn't really that bad for us. It has a special fat in it, especially if it's a natural cheese rather than a processed. Actually going to help us with weight loss and help with belly fat. So eat the cheese. Next one is I have shrimp cocktail, and I have 3 shrimp, and I have 3 little cucumber and smoked salmon sandwiches.
I would think the cucumbers and salmon would be a good choice there.
You are really, really good at
3 for 3.
this. 3 for 3. 36 calories, about 12 calories each. But that's shrimp and salmon are both really low calories.
Yeah, I was going to say
the shrimp is about 40. This is 36.
Yeah.
They're both really, really good choices. A lot of it is the amount that you're eating. You're getting a little bit more protein in the shrimp, though. So if you want more protein, then go with the shrimp. Here I have a little beef tenderloin on a toast, or I have a little caprese kebab. So it's a mozzarella cheese with tomato, or a little beef tenderloin on a little toast.
What do you think, Shannon?
What do you think?
I think the caprese salad is more.
More. I'll go less.
This is a trick question because these are both the same.
You didn't say it was going to be a trick question.
Well, you know what?
Yeah.
They're both the same, and a lot of people are going to opt maybe for that caprese salad, but you know what? Size matters in this. And beef tenderloin is really a lean meat, and so keep that in mind.
So eat the beef.
Eat the beef.
All right.
I have an ounce of olives or an ounce of nuts.
The nuts are more.
This
calories.
one is a huge difference. I'm just going to give you a hint on this one.
So the nuts
are
more.
The nuts are more, 40 calories about for the olives. It's about 170 calories for the same amount of nuts. And then last but not least, I have a tablespoon of guacamole and a tablespoon of hummus that you're going to be dipping your vegetables. So hummus or guacamole. And by the way, both are very, you don't like either one? Both are really healthy.
I'll get you a gallon for your Christmas.
One tends to be a little bit higher in fiber, one's higher in natural fat. So, but what do you think?
Avocado is higher.
No.
What?
And most people think that the avocado or guacamole is going to be higher. Not that much. It's 10 calories more. It's 35 calories for a tablespoon of hummus, 25 calories a tablespoon of guacamole. So the trick here is how many tablespoons are you eating? Because you have a couple tablespoons, you're fine. If you're eating a half a cup, you know. You're
the good news here, if these are your choices at a holiday party, they're going to be good choices.
These are really good choices.
But think volume, how much you're
eating.
eating.
And think how many of them, how many times are you going back? And don't forget, put it on a plate, because then it's going to register, and you're going to be fuller if you eat off a plate than if you just keep snacking.
We haven't even gotten to the dessert table.
Right.
You're right.
Not to mention the fact this is a tiny plate, so I'll feel greedy. Go back to thirds.
Got a question for our experts? Email them at asktheexpert@today'stmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail. The number right there on your screen.